That is the hoary, am I correct, Wilhelm?
Quite so, Mr. Gilbert.
As opposed to the zori, which is the stocking, is it not?
The stockings are the tarby, sir.
Ah, tarby. The sandals of the zori.
Exactly so.
I'm beginning to get the measure of this, Grossmith.
Mr. Gilbert,
Lily.
is this to be the length of my gown for Nagpur?
I believe so, Wilhelm.
Indeed it is.
Yes.
Do you not consider it to be, perhaps, a little too short?
Too short for what?
For propriety. Might it not be rather unseemly?
I'm sorry, unseemly to whom?
To the audience of the Savoy Theatre, sir.
I shouldn't have thought so. In any case, I shall be the judge of that.
Rest assured, Mr. Lely, my designs are properly researched and authentic to the last thread.
No offense to you, Mr. Wilhelm, but your properly authentic costume seems to have left me rather in the buff, somewhat.
Quite.
No more in the buff than Japanese peasants have been for the last 800 years, Mr. Lely.
May I draw your attention to the fact, Mr. Wilhelm, that I am not actually a Japanese peasant?
No, you're a Scotch actor who's taking the part of a Japanese prince who is posing as an itinerant minstrel.
Lily, I would be only too happy for the tailor here to chop off some of my surplus and stitch it to the hem of your kilt.
Thank you, Grossmith. I am sure we shall reap the benefits of your remonstrations in the fullness of time.
Yes, Gigi. Do you not agree with me that this garment is rather vulgar?
I do, as it happens.
Mr. Grossmith, kindly oblige me by removing your hat.
Why, sir? Are you ready for me?
Would that I were, sir. And I'll thank you not to refer to my designs as vulgar, Mr. Lely.
Mr. Wilhelm, to my eyes, your designs are not only vulgar, but obscene.
How dare you, sir?
Strong words, Lily. What the deuce do you mean?
Mr. Gilbert, I'm a respectably married man, and I love my wife dearly. Now, one of the few pleasures that she has enjoyed since the untimely demise of my beloved mother-in-law has been to watch me perform upon the stage. But I am not prepared to allow her to suffer the embarrassment of seeing me flaunted before the public like a half-dressed, performing dog.
You have my sympathies, Lily. But unfortunately, your avocation as an actor compels you on occasion to endure the most ignominious indignities, as Grossmith will doubtless testify.
Without question, sir.
Mr. Lely, let me be clear. I will not alter one stitch of your costume to protect the sensibilities of your wife, your children, or any other member of your unfortunate family.
Mr. Wilhelm, I would strongly advise you not to speak of my family in such a despicable manner.
Sir, will you remove your corset?
I beg your pardon.
Kindly remove your corset, Mr. Lely. It'll spoil the hang of the cloth.
Mr. Gilbert, I never perform without my corset.
Well, never?
I'm afraid not, sir.
Why not?
One cannot produce the required vocal vigor without the necessary diaphragmatical support that the corset affords.
Come, Lily, this is not grand opera in Milan. It is merely low burlesque in a small theatre on the banks of the River Thames. You have a fine, strong voice which will be more than adequate for our purposes, with or without the corset. Kindly remove it this instant.
You may retire behind the screen if you wish.
Very well, sir. But may I just say that in 5 years of loyal service to this company, I have never, until this moment, lodged a single complaint.
Your noble restraint has been much appreciated.
Thank you, sir.
A wandering minstrel I, a thing of shred and patches, of ballad songs and snatches, and dreamy lullaby. My catalogue is long through every passion ranging, and to your humours changing, I tune my supple song, I tune my supple song. Are you in sentimental mood? I'll sigh with you. Oh, sorrow, on maiden's coldness do you brood? I'll do so too. Oh, sorrow. with songs of lovers' fears, while sympathetic